Hello, good morning, good evening, everyone. Can you all hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
I can
sir.
hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Hi.
All right, awesome. Thank you, everyone, for joining in and taking the time to attend the Workday Core HCM demo. We'll be talking about, yes, obviously, Workday, what we will cover in this course, setting the expectations of what we should expect, and also sharing my expectations. If you decide to enroll, what do you expect from us? All right. Now, what is Workday? Workday is nothing but a software on the clouds. We call it SaaS, SaaS, software as a service. Everything, when gets moved to the cloud, all you need is a device to access it and the right set of credentials and obviously internet. So you can work from any part of the world as long as you have the right credentials, a laptop or a device, and the right set of credentials. Sorry, Wi-Fi as well. There's no prerequisites to this course. Anyone can learn Workday, whether you had a career gap, whether you just finished your education, you're changing your career, you come from a sales background, or you come from a non-technical background or a technical background, this course is the right starting point. For anyone who has any questions related to whether this is right for me or not, please do understand, I cannot make the decision for you. All I can do is direct you, right? But in the end, the decision must be yours, which is why I'm saying to everyone, if you want to start your journey in the Workday ecosystem, this course is the right starting point, because in this course, we talk about the fundamentals of Workday, talk about the core concepts of Workday, right? And we practice, and practice a lot. So some of you might find it technical, but in Workday, technical means config coding. There's no coding in this course. I'll repeat, there's no coding required in this course. In fact, you don't even need to have a technical background in this course. If you're someone coming from an HR background, it's a good to have. But again, it's not a must have. So please get this out of your heads that you're coming from this background, XYZ background, or you have a career gap, or you are transitioning, etc., etc. Workday is for everyone to learn. Because please do understand, Workday is a tool, right? It's like moving from getting rid of your older car and buying a new car. You might find a little bit of, because if you're buying a new car after 10 years, moving on from all the manual switches to digitalization in the cars, the screens and everything, it might take you a bit of time to get a car accustomed to. But you don't forget how to ride a car, right? The same thing is here. You don't know how to work. You do not forget how to work in a company. You are not a fresher. Please, again, a mindset change is needed. Don't consider yourself as a fresher in Workday. Learn how to leverage your existing experience and present yourself as a Workday professional. That is what you all need to learn. Now, moving on, something related to the history, right? Workday started by David Duffield and Anil Bhusri, who apparently are also the co-founders of PeopleSoft, now commonly known as Oracle SuccessFactors. They founded PeopleSoft, Oracle took it over, brutal acquisition, they came out, they started Workday and became a billion-dollar company. Started in 2005, launched HCM, launched finance in the next few years, went public in 2011, partnered with one AWS for database backend storage in 2013, and since then they have been doing a lot of acquisition. They recently did one acquisition called Sana AI. It's an AI platform. Everyone is doing AI acquisitions, and these companies are on top of it. There's a Workday blog on Workday website. I would definitely recommend everyone to go to workday.com after the session, explore their blog, explore their history. There's a lot of information there. Job outlook is very, very promising. There's tons and tons of job because Workday captures almost 80% of the Fortune 500 companies, which means close to more than 2,500 to 3,000 companies are using Workday, which means there's a lot of jobs. And that's just for the US. Workday has expanded in European continent, in Asia Pacific, quite a lot. Still, the hottest market is the US, but I worked in all parts of the world, so I know there are jobs everywhere, right? All you need to do is learn how to present yourself. And talking about the salaries, pretty decent salaries. Okay, moving on. This is kind of pay scale. This needs to get updated because right now, if you are a senior HCM consultant with about 6-8 years experience, you can easily get about 200,000 plus in a year. Now, what you see here is curve for permanent roles, a curve for contract roles, and a common one. In US, it's quite common to go on a contract position on an hourly basis, while on the other parts of the world, contracting is not a very frequent or a very common sight to see. But if you are based out in the US or any part of the world, your priority right now must be to get your footstep in the door, which means get your first job in Workday, no matter what this is, no matter whatever the job is. If it is related to Workday, please, please, please go ahead with it. Start your journey. And then later, once you get accustomed to the system, once you're able to apply what skills you acquire in this course in real time, then decide which area of Workday you want to do specialization. Let's say after this course, you get a job as a Workday HCM consultant. An HCM consultant is more of a generic HCM person. And when I say HCM, it means human capital management because Workday is a system of employees, of humans, your company humans, who manage it. That is why it is an HCM system, human capital management. How are you managing your humans? So once you get a job, spend a good amount of time in that role and then understand which area of work that you want to go specialize yourself into. So you get HCM here, you get HCM certified, you get a job, you work in that role, and then you decide, workday compensation seems to be a lot interesting or challenging or easy to me. I want to be a specialized person in that way. And then go for a training if needed. Again, there's a disclaimer, if needed, go for a training, get certified, and move up the ladder. That's one way to go about it. So there are tons and tons of job. Again, I'll say it, you need to learn how to present yourself in the market. You are not a fresher, change that mindset. Everyone here is new to Workday. In fact, most of you are new to Workday. You just need to leverage your existing skills of how to work with business, how to understand their requirements. So any and every job that you get started. And most of the contract roles that you have in Workday, they usually get converted full. Now, industries that uses Workday. Now, when I say there are tons and tons of job, is because if you see, Workday has its footstep in every market that you can think of, whether it's healthcare, financial, education, government, NGOs, manufacturing, professional services, tech. They have their footsteps in everything. So I would not say that's enough about Workday because Workday cannot be learned in one day or in one session. But yes, let's talk about what we learn in this course. We'll definitely master the core concepts. You have 6 core concepts. In Workday, you will master all of them because there's hands-on visuals and practice. Obviously, navigation in the system is the most important learning. Every day you will be learning something new. You'll be able to speak the Workday language, the Workday terminology. You'll understand what business processes are, and different areas of Workday. When we say Workday suites, it kind of mentions complete Workday. You'll also learn about Workday reports. If anyone is interested in Workday integrations, Workday Student Cloud Connectors is your area of focus. But we don't cover that in this course. Please listen to me very carefully, if you are a Workday, not a Workday, sorry, if you're already an integration expert, be it any other system, and now you want to transition to a Workday integration, I'll suggest directly going to that course so that you will be able to get hold of the integrations pretty quick. But if you're someone who wants to go to Workday integrations, but you're new to Workday, then start with this course and then move to Workday integrations after some time. And I'll also share the best practices, certain thumb rules which you can follow in this when you're practicing, which will make your life a lot easier. Like I said, there's no prerequisites, but if you have some HR experience, that's beneficial. But again, it's not a must. Who should take up this course? I already answered. Anyone. Again, it does not matter what experience, what background you're coming from. If you want to enter into the Workday market, this is the right starting point. In this particular course, we talk about the fundamentals, the HCM fundamentals, and the job readiness program, which Alok will share more details about. You will all get access to a Workday tenant, which will be the test environment. I'll share instructions on what you can access and what you cannot. Right? After the training, we refer you to the Workday partner to get officially certified. Again, something that you can discuss in the end. And then this is new to me as well, that for the top 10 performers, we have a partner company which hires you as well, which depends on your interview and how well you do during the practice. So it's kind of what we are offering is nothing short of anyone will do for you. Even if you ask your best friend for a referral, the only thing they can do is put a referral for you. That's the most they can do for you, right? There's nothing beyond. But if there's someone who really wants you to move ahead, they might go and talk to the recruiter, speak good things about you as a person or as an employee, right? Anyone can put a referral for you, but someone who speaks positive things about you so that that first impression makes a lot of difference. That is what this company is doing for you. They want you to get trained, they want you to get certified, and they also want you to get placed. So it's kind of a full package that you can get. That is what a passion for Workday really means for us. What is Workday HCM? There's a lot more in the blogs you can study about, you can understand, you can learn. But what, like I mentioned, let me come back to the main slide where we'll cover yes, this is the primary slide that we'll talk most of the time. So these are the topics that we'll cover. We'll obviously start with some basic navigations, get yourself comfortable with the new interface that most of you will see for the first time. Then comes your first core concept, which is organizations. Foundation of your Workday HCM implementation. Even if you want Workday Finance only, you still need employee data. Get employee data in the system, you need to learn organizations. That's why I say the foundation pillars. There are different types of organization we will learn about. Supervisory, location hierarchy, cost center, company, and a couple more. And good visuals, a good amount of hands-on practice. And then we learn about the staffing model. A bit smaller than the first one, but very important to learn. And you need to first master organization, then only you can learn staffing models. Once you learn staffing model, the third core concept is jobs and positions. Excuse me. Most of you would know what a job profile is. Now you will actually learn how to design it in the system. What downstream impacts does a job profile make? You learn all about that. And again, you need to learn organizations and staffing model to understand this. Then comes your fourth core concept, compensation. Very heavy hands-on topic. You'll now understand how you get what you get as your compensation. How does that get decided? What are the factors? And then the fifth core concept is your security, one of the most important topic. I'm changing the order because we learn the concepts in this order. Now, once you learn security, and then last but not the least, we learn about business process, your sixth core concept. This is where you'll be able to connect all 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in topic 6. And once you learn this, you can go backwards from 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll be able to connect everything. And only when you complete this, you'll be able to hire a worker. And only when you hire a worker, you'll be able to report on the data. Only when you can report on data, you can do more transactions. So these are peripheral topics, which we'll obviously discuss. But these are your core concepts, your 6 pillars of Workday. I like to call it that way. Now, please do understand some topics are really big to understand, some topics are really small. For example, business process takes time, security takes time, staffing model, less than half of the time what you will need in business process or security. Compensation, on an average, less than business process and security, but still, for some, if it's relatively very, very new, you might. So everyone has its own learning pace, right? So thinking for everyone, or we don't go too fast and we also don't go too slow. So this particular course is about 5 to 6 weeks, about 25 to 30 hours of the training itself. But for those 25, 30 hours, I need your 100% attention. That's my expectation. I need you to practice your assignments religiously. But I'll also say this is not a classroom. This is not a college course that you're getting into. This is a professional training. If you finish your assignment, good. Tap on your shoulder. Give yourself a treat. Because we don't ask you if you do your assignments or not. We know ourselves if you have done the assignment or not. How? Because when you ask questions and where you get stuck, what were you trying to do? Were you able to complete it? That tells me that you're practicing. If you're just silent in the course, that means either it can only mean two things. Either you've understood everything or you have not practiced anything. So the choice is yours. If you're serious about this, 25 to 30 hours is not a lot of time. If you really want to change your career, if you want to step up, You have to be serious about this. Okay. Now moving on. So I was talking about the services that we offer. Firstly, ZaranTech is a well-reputed organization, well recognized in the Workday market. Not just Workday, other verticals as well, but Workday is one strength area for Zaran. All the trainers are based out of here. When I started, I was in the US, but due to family reasons, I moved back, but I'm associated with them still. Each trainer has more than 4 Workday implementation. Yes, I do have 3 full lifecycle implementations and 1 program management implementation for Workday as well. All trainers that we have are Workday certified. I've already shared security, absence, and HCM certified. I think the next point says everything that you need to know. If you type in Workday training on YouTube, almost the first full page is about ZaranTech videos. So there's a lot you can learn from there as well, which tells you the credibility, the quality of trainings that we have. Plus, we provide you with the tenant access in which you can practice almost anything and everything. Now that I've shared what we'll cover in the course and the services, also a few things, you will have access to all the recordings, the training materials for complete year. There's quite a lot. Materials for some of them, lifetime access, and you will have your technical support for the tenant access. Any questions that you have, definitely ask them. There's a very good community page created on LinkedIn, which is owned by ZaranTech, which has their very frequent postings on there are good content to learn. All right, so that's it from my end. Any question anyone has related to the training, the content, please go ahead. But I do wish support team, please give them access to raise their hands.
Yeah,
Please
no,
raise your
they have
hand.
raised their hand.
They have?
So we'll take the raise hands and then I'll explain. Whoever has any question, please raise your hand.
I had a question about the training program. I think you mentioned like 5 to 7 weeks. If you can like share, like, is it every weekend, like Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and how long each session?
Sure. So
And
the
when
session
will
every.
and when
Sorry,
will the
go ahead.
next batch? Sorry.
So the sessions are every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 7 to 9 p.m. IST. But if it's daylight, then we start at 7:30 p.m. But I don't think all the details will be shared. But it's between 7 to 9 p.m. 1.5 to 2, sometimes more than 2 hours in a day, depending upon what topic we are covering. So that would be the schedule for it. And I think the batch will start from next weekend itself. But the most confirmed information support team will send all the details.
So we don't just do one batch. We have like currently we have about 250 students getting trained Workday. So we have continuous batches, weekend, weekday, but mostly our batch timings are pretty straightforward. If it is on a weekday in US, it is Monday to Thursday, 7:30, 8 p.m. or 8:30 p.m. Central, or I think it's 7:30 p.m. Central. 7:30 to 9:30, Monday to Thursday, that's Central. That comes out to Tuesday to Friday, 7 a.m. India. The reason I'm only covering US and India is because that's where we get most of our learners from. And when we do a weekend batch, it is always Saturday and Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Central, which comes down to 9 p.m. Saturday and Sunday India time. Again, for 2-3 hours there. So that's how the schedule works. We cover about 35 hours of training. So with that, you can kind of understand it's a 6 to 7 weeks of program.
For the weekends, the timings are 7 to 9 p.m. That's our regular timings. But just for the next weekend, it will be 9 to 11, just for the next weekend. Following that, it will be the standard time, 7 to 9 p.m.
Okay, got it.
But all
we
those
have another
details
question.
will be shared by the support team in an email for sure.
Okay.
I just wanted to explore my professional experience into Workday consultant. So I'm looking for some basic training and tenant access. Yeah,
we provide all of that and 1,000 times more. So basic training you will get the access to the learning management system. You will also get access to the sessions which the trainer is covering. You will get all material access. You will also get access to a huge portal of resources, all of that stuff. And after training also you have a lot of resources you'll get access to.
and I have a couple of questions. So they're saying they will not get a tenant access. So that is the reason. Just doubt about tenant access. Okay, so I have gone through your YouTube videos, the training videos that you have been posted. That those are excellent. Okay, yeah.
Tell your friends to come to us.
Okay, sure. Okay, and I have a couple of questions also. Then you say that the payment can be done through installments. Okay, so
Mhm.
how many installments you can provide? So for example, you that is the basic amount for $700. So how many
Mhm.
installs you can provide at that installments? Yeah,
That is. Are you joining from India or US?
as I'm joining from India.
Okay. So there is an option. I think once you click the link, they have an option through ICICI Bank or whatever bank. You decide what you do with them. That is an
Mhm.
installment option. I think it's called, what is it called? EMI or something. Yeah. And then if you are joining from US, then you have Klarna and Afterpay. So again, those are decided by them, not us. So when we send you a payment link, it comes through Razorpay, and then you choose the way you want to pay. If you want to pay through your debit card, UPI, I don't know. And then, or you want to choose to pay through EMI, then you have a couple of options. I think it's Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, and everything. And then you have to fill out their forms and everything. All of that stuff, you have to go through that. We just have the portal, which is connected to the payment gateway from them. And then you take care of that payment. So what happens is they make the payment to us and you make the installments to them.
Yeah, because I'm just worried about total payment because now I'm in a layoff period. Okay, honestly. So I just lost my job a couple of days back. Okay, so
Right.
that is the reason I just wanted to explore my knowledge into Workday consultant because I have gone through the Workday
Yeah.
portals because there are a lot of opportunities in Indian market. Okay, so
Right.
that is the reason one I'm just worried about payment. Otherwise, the $700 is not a big amount for me.
Mhm.
So any was working, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yes, the also another thing is after this meeting, you will get a call from our team as well. They will send you an email, and then you can talk directly one on one with them, and they'll take care of help you step by step. Also, I mean, they can actually share screen and show you everything as well.
So I do have some basic knowledge on Workday thing. So here the course is related to only HCM or any other modules you're going to involve, like absence or time tracking, any
This is
benefits.
only this is
Okay.
only core HCM, and even in core HCM, we are only talking about the core concepts, the
Okay.
fundamentals, architecture of your Workday ecosystem.
So like other like in addition to this, like like what are the main things you're covering? Is this enough for the any other tasks which are going to perform in our day-to-day activities in our real time or something? Like
Yes,
these
absolutely, absolutely.
like some
So
task.
this the
Mm,
the core concepts that you will learn will enable you to solution things which you don't even know. So let's
mhm,
say if you learn about organizations and someone says that you
mhm.
need to transfer this employee from one location to another,
Yes.
knowing about organizations, you will understand what different organizations you need to work with. Knowing the business process, you'll be able to initiate the right process. Knowing the
Yeah.
security, you'll be able to give access to someone who can do it.
You mean to like the flow of the business process or whatever, like
Exactly. Because,
the next step what is
yes,
referring to and all.
yes.
Okay.
Because in this course, you will learn to design your own business process as well.
Okay.
So that's why we call it kind of a techno-functional course, though it's
Mm-hmm.
more functional, but the technical side, not the
Mm.
coding part, but you'll be able to configure the system yourself. And that's the real power of learning here.
So your suggestion is like initially you just made a suggestion like to whoever want to come into the workday could just come with HCM and then move to the integration or something. So is there
Mhm.
any course you people are providing for the integration part as well, like core connectors, EIBs, student
Yes,
or
yes, absolutely.
okay.
There are many other trainings,
Mm-hmm.
but if you're new to Workday,
Mm-hmm.
all right,
Mm-hmm.
then start with this and then move to the next area if you want to specialize into one particular area of Workday. But
Okay.
if you already know integrations, if you already experience in the coding of
Mm.
moving data from one system to another through different integrations, then you
Yeah,
can directly go to integrations because you'll be able to understand what they are saying. But if
exactly.
you point blank, if you go to them, go a new system and try to learn integrations, I'm not saying it's not possible, but yes, it won't be a, you
Effective
know,
way.
effective or a soothing experience for you.
Got it, got it. Like, see, now I just went with this core at least. So it's something like each module, this is what happening. Like, am I right? Like, if you just share, I mean, yeah.
Yes, go
So,
ahead,
like,
Abdul.
for example, now this HCM part is completed, so we need to enroll for other module. It's something like that.
Yes, if you want to immediately move to another area of Workday, then yes, you should.
So here is the thing. In Workday, there are different
Yes.
fields. One is HCM. Just ignore the certification word here, okay? For now, I'm just showing. Can you see my screen first of all?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So Workday has many different fields, okay? Since you all are starting, you start here. Under HCM, you have compensation, advanced comp, benefits, recruiting, learning, talent, people. Under student, you have this. Under finance, you have this. Under payroll, you have this. Reporting, integrations, data loading. Data loading is only for implementers. So you don't even, that takes you another 3, 4, 5 years to get there. Adaptive. All of this stuff, you will be seeing all of this stuff when you're looking for a job. But anyone starting with anything here starts here. And this is the course, which is what you're going to be attending. Okay. Also, if you were to go, again, same certifications, take a look at. If somebody's not understanding, please ask me right now. You can unmute and ask. Same certifications. I'm going to try to explain you because you are new. So I'm taking you baby steps. Okay. So we have made this sheet just for you to understand. Don't get too confused. So when you are going for Workday training from Workday, this is the certification. This is the certification guide. To get to this guide, Workday offers 2 courses: HCM Core for Administrator, HCM Core Supplemental for Administrator. Each course costs you $3,200 from Workday. The combination of 2 courses allows you, or trains you very well enough to take this certification. Now understand this very correctly. These 2 courses combination is our course. So instead of paying Workday $6,400, you pay us $699, and you still get to take the certification. I will come there and explain you how you can take the certification without being an employee of a customer and partner company. But we have an option. We are the only company which has that option. No other company can get you certified, just ZaranTech. So is this clear? So you guys have so many different things here: compensation, all of this stuff. Ignore it. Ignore it all. You start here. This is this training about. Okay? That's what you're going to be training. That's what you're going to be learning. Now, let me take another question. I think somebody else has a question. Give me 1 second.
Yes, I have unmuted. I have a general question. You have a slide that kind of explained the percentage of work in each of the 6 core areas you had indicated: security, staffing models, etc. Can you go back to that slide? Because I have a question on that. You kind of went through really quick. It had sort of like the percentage time spent, or maybe the level of effort. I'm not sure what it was.
No,
And
it
while
does
you're
not have that, but I think you're referring to this one.
No, go back down. It was just, let's see.
This one?
No, go further up. Well, either way, you can answer the question. You said security. So we'll be spending more time on, is it the staffing models, building the orgs, or is it the security part, or is it just kind of like the hiring? Because I see that it's really different from SAP. My background is in security, and I did SAP a long time ago. And now I used to work with PeopleSoft. I'm not an HR person, but right now I do talent management. So I do some work in recruiting. Not really my biggest fan, but I'm hoping HCM will be what you're training me would help me in a different field. I'm trying to get into Workday because I've done HR and I still do HR, but it's not really fun for me. So I'm hoping Workday will add a little bit of fun in my regular job of recruiting and talent. But I had a question about this training, the percentage time spent on like the core HR versus on the non-core HR, which is to me like the security stuff.
So we don't have like defined percentage numbers I can give you, but I can definitely share that SAP security is way different than Workday security. Now, I've not seen SAP security, but Workday security is quite a thing of its own. And it takes about, I was mentioning earlier that these 2 are one of the biggest topics that you will learn. Organizations, yes, it's big. So if I put it in the number of hours, organizations, maybe 2 hours. Staffing model, maybe 30 minutes. Job profile, maybe 1 hour. Compensation, again, 2 hours. Security and business process, a minimum of 4 hours each. is needed. So you can see almost double of what the other topics is. Because by this time, when you have already learned organization, staffing models, jobs and position compensation, you are already in this deeply rooted in the Workday system. You already know how to navigate. You can already understand what terminologies I'm saying. You're understanding the requirements that I give you. So that is why we go a little bit deeper in the security and the business process so that you're able to connect all the 6 pillars that you will learn in this course. And all these 6 pillars are needed to hire one worker. So I don't know if I answered your question, but I think if you are able to pull some information from my answer, I hope that may have helped you.
Yes, you did answer my question that, and you actually just explained it again. So thank you. 100% clear on that. And I did not do SAP security. I did sales and distribution and HR and all that. I did security in general and it has to do with, this is the core training from what you showed on your LinkedIn profile, HCM core. Makes perfect sense. And thanks a lot for having so many things on the internet, as well as Ram sent a lot of links, which kind of exposes you to HCM, and it's very detailed, and you were able to really break it down into a very functional IT model versus anything else. So you've done a great job. So my question to you is, you finished the core HCM, you would like to do benefits, and like, I want to get into global mobility, advanced compensation benefits, and compensation in general. I don't like payroll at all, but what training do you offer? Like, it almost looks like you only offer like video, like no actual live trainer. You have some videos available through your bundle. Is that, or are you planning on having actual training, or is it just the videos for the next year or so?
Yeah, we do have the training program. So you're right about one thing. We do offer HCM because we have more students in HCM compared to any other module, because a lot of people are moving into Workday. Specifically now, Workday is very focused on small and medium businesses, and Workday started in Middle East. Now Workday is going to come all the way to India, which is going to be great. So let me just show you. In the chat, I posted all the courses we offer, instructor-led live training programs, which are like these. So we offer HCM, we offer financial management one course, integration, we offer integration studio, core advanced, US payroll benefits. This is the benefits course we offer. And that's again another cohort. So this is something we offer. Yes, and you are correct. We offer all these courses under the video platform. Our video platform has mostly all the courses, but we are still developing a lot of different courses. But these are video courses. They have everything in it. You can always take the video course, but we don't recommend people who are first time to getting into Workday. We don't recommend that. So yes, we offer instructor-led live training programs for benefits as well. We don't offer anything more than this for now because we don't have that many students joining. US payroll, we have like a lot of people will join. HCM, we will have finance, we'll have, because everybody's choosing their own stream. Integration, we will have benefits, we'll have, but like data loading, adaptive, Prism, those are advanced courses. So most people who take the courses are just starting. So did I answer your question?
Yeah, I think that you did answer my question. So now that you have the other live training, I guess I can go back to RAM, because I'll need to know, like, if I finish this and I'll be able to pass, which I will pass a certification, would I then be able to just jump on the benefits, compensation, and advanced compensation when you have the schedule? Okay.
Once you finish your HCM core, you can jump onto benefits. Yes, absolutely. Core and advanced comp. Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
that's what
then
most people do.
Over the RAM.
Yeah.
All
right, guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. All right. So let me cover a little bit about what happens after you join the training program. You get access to a learning management system, something like this. I'm showing you an August one, just to get you guys. By the way, can you guys see my screen? I just want to make sure every time.
Yeah.
Hello? Okay,
Yeah.
Awesome. So you get access to a learning management system, which looks like this. You can only access this learning management system through your Gmail. So if you're logged into Gmail, you can access it. If you're not, you cannot. Tenant access is right here. You click one button, you can get into the tenant. The curriculum is pretty much described what we will cover: fundamentals, core HCM, and job readiness program. Then you have all these material sections. I'll go through the material section in a bit. Every session is video recorded. Again, I'm showing you this one as a sample, okay? All the recordings are posted here. You can watch this anytime you want, like the ones we just posted for this training happening. And then your session meeting links are always posted here. You can click, attend the sessions. Attendance is very important. We take attendance seriously. So all that is right there. Let's come back to the materials. We prepare all the materials in-house. We don't copy. We don't do all of that stuff. Everything is prepared by ZaranTech. So you will see a watermark from us. I'm just going to open every one of them so you have an idea. I'm just going to open any BP. I'll open again. So this is not going to be a PowerPoint style of training. Your trainer normally shows this, but jumps straight into the tenant, try to explain the concept there. This is for you to follow so you know where you are with the structure of the training program. Your trainer will always refer back to the assessments, which you can see, it's all here. And once you are doing your lab, he'll say, hey, can you guys go do this lab? It's step by step mentioned here, how to do the labs. Everything's organized and kept in the folder for you in the learning management system. Case studies are right here. At the end of the training, you'll do some case studies. They will show you one or two, and then you have to do the rest. This is how the training will run. If the trainer wants to share any material of his own, he'll share here. You guys can get access to that. I mean, you already have access once you sign up to this course. If you want to know how to use this learning management system, just click this video. That's how this is learning management system in a nutshell. That's it. It's pretty simple. And tenant access, and the person who was saying tenant access, somebody was saying tenant access. We have our own tenants. We don't, borrow from anyone. And our tenants are 24/7. This is one thing a lot of people don't realize. And when they join the batch with other companies, they realize that you have been given tenant access, which is a slotted access. Slotted access means you will have access, you go and pay someone, whatever, and then they'll say, okay, you have access from 9 to 11 a.m. That's it. And from 11 a.m. to 1, there is another student logging in. We don't. Every student on our platform gets 24/7 access for 2 months straight. If there is any disruption in the tenant, which happens sometimes, then all that is compensated by extending those days. But normally it doesn't. We work with about 4 tenants of our own. Any questions? If you don't have any questions, I'll move on to the next thing. Okay, 1 second. Somebody's ready.
I have a question here. I understand that as part of the HCM, you'll be covering business processes. And I'm based out of Canada. So I would like to understand that. As part of the business processes, would you be covering both US and Canada or only the US? Yeah, the payroll and system, like I worked a little bit on the HCM side of things, part of the integrations and migrations for both US and Canada. And there are certain rules that are different.
Okay, I mean, this is a core HCM. So I'm not understanding why US and Canada will be anything different. Core HCM is basics, straightforward, same for everywhere. If you get into payroll, yes, there is Canada payroll, there is US payroll, there is France payroll, there is UK payroll, all of that stuff. But this is not payroll.
Yeah, I do get that because basically our course is navigating through that. But when we're discussing about business processes and rules, maybe I thought like it's region specific. That's why I was asking this question.
I'm not sure about that. Rohan's not answering here, but we can surely get back to you on this. Support team or whoever is, if you can get that answer and get back to her, that'd be great.
So that's why I want to make sure that we have, whatever scenarios, right? We need to be covered.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Somebody asked a question here, Jay, tenant access is for 2 months or no, it's not for 1 year, it's only for 2 months. 1 year is 149 multiplied by another 8 months. Tenants are pretty expensive because those cost us a lot. We pay about 25, 30,000 or maybe more than that for tenants, US dollars. Can I use my own tenant? Yeah, you can use your own tenant, but a lot of the settings will be on our tenant. So yeah. Okay, so I think you all have a very good idea about what an LMS is, learning management system. So I'm going to cover, hold on 1 second. I'm going to cover this document. Before that, I will also show you, I don't know if you follow our learner community. If you don't follow, you're missing out right away. You're missing out if you don't follow this. We post a lot So please follow this. And once you follow it, make sure you go to the bell icon and select all and save. Because if you do, then you will get notifications when we post. Also, this is my profile, where I post quite a lot. I am a very big influencer for SAP, and I'm a big influencer for Workday both. My profile is very, very big. I've got I'm the top 7th person in the world in SAP on LinkedIn. So I post a lot of content, which is very useful to you. Here is that post if you want to see. I post quite a lot of content, which is very useful. So right there, who are the top 32 most followed person after Christian Klein? I think I'm 3 steps down. But anyways, that's one thing. So I get a lot of hit on my profile, a lot of connects and all that stuff. Right? So as you can see, Workday full course videos. We'll post full course videos free of cost. And I think I have shared that information right here with you guys in the chat. Again, we'll send it to you for those who cannot copy. And then there is a free guide we posted. All free guides also was posted here. If you click on that link, you will see all the guides. You don't have to read all these guides. I'm just saying. You can just go through the HCM certification guide or all these guides. These are all free. We write it ourselves. We have a content team. And as you can see, these guides are not your average guide. They are like 222 pages, 400 pages. Some are huge. And we are coming up with many more guides. And this is something we do on a regular basis. And there is a certification materials we have posted, the guides we have posted, top 100 questions, interview questions. As you can see, we made that post. And I think we posted for every course, top 100. See how many? So you can click the link. Again, you don't have to download every one of them. It's always going to be there, but just download the ones you need. Just click on it. Again, these are all resources we provide. If you don't follow us, you'll miss out. So let me cover cheat sheets, resumes, mock interviews. Like this is another one which we always recommend to those people who go for staffing. You can actually use this prompt and go to ChatGPT, upload your resume, upload the JD, and it will interview you. It will. So that ChatGPT will interview you and until you score an 8 out of 10, and that will help you clear your interviews. So there's a lot of role plays. Another thing a lot of people don't know, so I'm just posting it here. I'll leave it here for like 30 seconds so you can see this. This is called AI role play. You can literally ask LinkedIn, under LinkedIn Learning, you can literally ask AI to be anyone. So for example, right now I type it here and say, hey, I am a PeopleSoft HCM consultant. I don't know anything about people Workday. Train me or, ask me questions and make sure that at the end of all this, I am well versed with Workday HCM. It will role play as a teacher and it will train you. You don't have to go and get 100 different tools to learn all this. So this is free of cost. AI role play. AI can role play anything. So for example, if you're going for an interview, it can role play as an employer. I'm going to post this here. Again, all this stuff will be sent to you after 2 months unlimited. Can we request tenant access when needed? Yes, you can request tenant access when you need, but we have tenants the access is 30 days at a time, 1 month. Somebody asked this question. Okay. So let's go over this document which you have. And because this is the cohort document you all got, I'll go over this document, explain you what it is, because there's a lot of information on here. And, it could be intimidating, which is fine. So the first thing you want to do is hear an audio. It's straight up an audio file. You can just, what is this? Okay. I think it's missing that audio file. Somebody deleted that. But that audio file, and then you can also see a video about the training program. Every link here is a clickable link. You can click and just go straight to that page. You don't have to scroll. So for example, if you want to go get the certification guidance, straight right there. Download these guides, official partner certification, the whole 9 yards. And a lot of times people ask us this question, what is the weight of the questions in the certification? It's right here. Your exams, details about the exam, what happens once you fail, recertification, LMS ID, all of that stuff is here. At the end of our training program, which we offer from ZaranTech, you will have access, you will get a certificate of completion. This is a certificate of completion from ZaranTech. This is very valuable for you because this has a QR code which your future employer can use and find out what you've done with us, all that details. You can take this certificate of completion, click on add to profile. I am not going to add it, but you can once you complete it, and you can add this and all the skills you've learned. As you can see, there is a credential URL, all of that stuff. Your employer can verify that. I suggest people to add more skills here. And I also suggest them to add their resume when you have, adding this to your license. No, don't add the resume. Sorry. This is just media as part of the certification, but you can add all of that here and showcase that on your LinkedIn profile. This will help you a lot. Again, if you are not on LinkedIn, get on it because it's already late. So LinkedIn is very important for you. All the jobs are there, resources, everything is on LinkedIn. We are very much on LinkedIn all the time. So we always suggest you do that too, because you can find jobs, you can connect with people. A lot of stuff can happen through LinkedIn. So let's go over this. Why Workday HCM? I think your trainer explained, but if you still want to watch some videos, it's all here. There is a comparison chart. We have 7-step program for Workday HCM training. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. Everything is explained in detail. I mean, a lot of people come to us and they don't have any idea about what HR is in the jargons. So you can learn that here, the fundamentals, the Workday HCM curriculum, job readiness program, all of that good stuff. About your trainer, sample video from the trainer. If you want to see his video, it's right there. Benefits of the training, certification information. I think I've already covered this a little bit right there. This one, what Workday offers. Okay. And cost of your certification. This is from, so don't worry about that. Testing information, all of that stuff is here. Workday Pro certification exams are 50 MCQs. And 80% is a pass rate. It is not easy to pass. A lot of people fail. ZaranTech has a program designed specifically for our students who take our training program to clear the certification. I'll show you that in a little bit. And details about the exam, the question by weight, by topic, what are the questions will be, and the certification information. Also, here is a very good thing. It's like if you want to talk to any of our students directly, you want to reach out to them, right here. We provide everything right here, straight up. So you can click the link, connect with that person on LinkedIn. You can click the link, connect with that person on LinkedIn. So all of this is here. Again, this document is already shared with you. So for example, let me just show you one second. So you can connect with that person and ask them how their training was. Like this, we have over 2,000 people. So, but we have posted only a few here because we got permission from only so many people. They don't want us to post or tag them. So we cannot, but we made a post about students who got trained with us. Once they post their certificate of completion, we copy that, put that link here so you can talk to them. How was their training? How everything. People like to post about their certificate of completion. So we take that post, made a post out of all these posts. This is, again, very small list, but we have many like this. You can ask your sales consultant and be like, hey, can you send me a list of students who have completed? And the links, they will. Or you can go to our learner community on LinkedIn and get that there as well. The learner community I was talking about, here we post all the certificate of completions. If they tag us, we repost it here on our LinkedIn learner community, so other people can see it. Now, this is about us, all the people who have taken the training, all of that good stuff. Again, all these posts, we put a screenshot of each post right there. You can take a look at the schedules right there. It's for this batch. It is Saturday and Sunday. I think we already talked about it. Click the link. You can make the payment straight. You can choose the option to make payment using Klarna or Afterpay. Okay. We are very big on corporate training. This is our corporate training catalog. We do deliver corporate training for very big companies like TCS, Wipro, Micron, Freshworks, LTI Mindtree, you name it, we deliver trainings. Give me 1 second, I'll show you. You can go through our catalog and see we offer literally every course under the sun for Workday. These are very few customers we have trained for, but we have trained, till date, we have trained for about 150 plus customers. Let me also show you. So as you can see, all the video courses we post here, all of that content we post here. There was another thing I was going to show you guys. Okay, yeah, give me 1 second. As you can see, I am also a part of PeopleFlow. PeopleFlow.io is a partner company. I just want to let you know we develop our own product. So this is a product for AI automation testing. We are innovation silver partner right there. You can go in and learn a little bit more about it. We use a lot of AI agents to do testing, configuration, BPs, a lot of stuff, recruiting, all of that stuff. So we have our own product, and that's why we are a partner company with Workday. Another thing I want to show you is, give me 1 second. I want to show you another post. We also made a post here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this one. So in this post, we referred to two companies we work with. It's not too long ago, we signed up a deal with them. These are partner companies themselves, and we do placement because they are needing a lot of people for their own customers for placement. Cynosure is one. We work with GQR. We work with i8 Cloud. All these companies are partner companies, and they have projects. They have AMS projects, and they take our consultants who get trained, who are the cream of the crop on the top and are certified. Mostly they always take certified consultants because they want those people to be certified. So if you're certified, you train with us, you get certified. We are not a staffing company, so don't expect us to do the placement, but we work with the other companies who do placement. Now, i8 does placements in India. They do placement in the US, both. So you can work directly with them. If you have done your training very well, you've practiced, you've cleared your certification, you can go and reach out to your salesperson. They will introduce you to that company, and then you can go through placement through them. That's that. Let me show you something else. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Another thing, what I was going to show you was this one. So certification is very difficult because it's 80%. So we built a platform which is called Workday Pro Certification Practice Test Platform. With this platform, we've had a huge amount of people clear their certification. Our current rate is 87% people have cleared in first attempt because they went through our platform. It's a platform we have built to do the mock test. And that platform has helped many, many students. I shouldn't say students, but Workday consultants clear their certification. So there are people who have 5 years of experience in benefits, and they're not able to clear certification. They come to us and be like, hey, can I get access to that? So yes, we get you access, and then you practice on this platform, and then you can clear the certification. So this is one platform we built, and it has helped many, many Workday consultants clear their certification. Give me 1 second. And again, that platform information, if you want, you can get that from your sales consultant, but don't rush into it because you're still very new. I would suggest learn, practice, learn, practice, learn, practice, then when you are close to your certification. Once you have practiced enough and you want to get certified, then reach out to your sales consultant. They will introduce you to the partner company, and then through them you can get certified. We are like I said, we are the only company which can get you certified. If it was not for us, you have to go through a huge process. So here is the process. I'm going to leave this open for you to read. So this is the normal way. You can read that. And then this is the ZaranTech way. If it is too small, let me know. I'll make it bigger.
Yes, please make bigger. Thank you.
Make it bigger, please.
Okay, let's just go through the normal process then, and then we can do the. Is this good enough?
Yes, it's decent, but you can make it a little bit bigger.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Till 9 is enough. You don't have to go through all this, okay? Leave it. So this is the normal process. If you go through another training company or whoever, you have to first, to get certified, you cannot get certified because they don't have any relationship with partner companies. So you have to get a job with an AMS company, work there for 2-3 years, then find a customer company, work there, request your manager to get certified. They don't get you certified. It takes you about 4 years to get certified until they approve your request to get certified. Now, here is a ZaranTech way. This is not there anymore. Give me 1 second. Yeah. And if you want, you can take a screenshot or whatever you want and then read up later as well. But this is our process. So since we collaborate with partner companies directly, we can get you certified. And again, don't worry about this part as well. So that's the whole process. And if anyone here is looking for some proof, or you're like, hey, I don't even know how many people you've got. Go ahead.
Quick question. The community, the Workday community we have, is it a lifetime?
What do you mean community? You have lifetime? The LinkedIn community?
No, it's
the learning management system?
Yes.
No, it's 1 year. You have access for 1 year.
Oh, it's 1 year.
Yes.
I was talking about the Workday community.
Yeah, this one, learner community. Oh, okay, I got it now. Okay, you're talking about this community once you pay.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes. No, it's not lifetime.
It's a lifetime?
No, it is not lifetime. It is not a lifetime. So you get access to Workday Learning Center and Workday Community, where you can learn a lot in the community and then take your certification. Once your certification is done, I think it's about 2 months. After that, it's disabled. But since you are already certified, the certification is still there. Once you get the job, you let us know where you want to. I mean, you can get the job with the partner company itself. But if you get a job with the customer company, normally people always ask us to transfer the certificate to the customer company, which we can do. Clear?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, once you're certified, as long as you have your Workday LMS ID, your employer will know who you got certified from. That's all I was mentioning here.
I have a question regarding the videos. So because we have the access for 1 year, and can we download the live video which we have attended?
If we allow the downloads, then we will be done.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have any downloads, but we don't even give any download access to anything on our platform. Everything is SaaS. I mean, all cloud-based. If you do not have access to internet, you will not be able to learn our own platform.
So how long do we have access for those particular videos then? Because if we want to get back to
1 year.
Just 1 year?
Yeah. You should get a job within that time. Or else,
yes,
or else there is something, what is that?
No, it's not about the job, but it's just about having access to them. If at all we need some time to look at those videos. Just that's it.
Oh, yeah. But see, here is another thing. I'll tell you something. We normally publicly never say you have access for 1.5 years. We don't, because we want to push everyone to get a job, get going. If we move the sliding scale, and keep on moving it, people will move it more. So here is my thing. I'll tell you. If you take the training and you have access to the learning management system videos and everything, and something happens, some issue, whatever, and then you're not able to log in, watch the video for 6-7 months, reach out. We will extend it. It's just something we say that we don't, because then people don't push themselves. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, got it.
Yeah. So the idea is to get you that job, because obviously everybody's here for that. Whatever it takes, we'll do to help you get that job. So it's not written in stone, okay? Reach out. You are the one who attended that. We'll extend it. There is no problem there, okay?
Sure.
We just don't want to say it publicly, because then people push the limit. So that's that. Okay, another thing I wanted to show you guys was this.
Sorry, Mr. Kumar, I have one question for you again regarding access. So I think you mentioned all these other access, 1 year, etc. If you do another cohort, you get 2 months with this training, all right? And you have a possibility of getting additional months for a fee. What is that fee? And then if you sign up for, let's say, the absence module or the compensation module, would you get additional tenant access with that?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll cover that. So this is your cohort. Whenever you sign up for any course, give me 1 second, I'll go to that section. So when you sign up for this course, you get access to the tenant for 2 months. Tenant. Any additional month after that is 149 per month. Normally you will finish and you will you will be able to practice enough during that 2-month time, right? Because we have a fee for ourselves, we have to pay a fee. We charge that. Now, if you take benefits, you get 2 months too. Now you take compensation, you get 2 months too. So every course, the fee here includes that tenant access as a part. So it's included in that. Is that clear?
Okay. Thank you. Clear.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
Yeah. So we made a post here. This was a post we wanted to talk and tell a lot of people, because we get a lot of calls from people, messages saying that they appeared for the certification and they failed and they need help. So we posted saying that, would you risk your 800 without any practice? Because our platform has helped so many people. And then to that post, we commented all those people who have cleared their certification and got certified. So you can go to this post as well and take a look. We directly posted their emails, post, whatever, as a screenshot. There's quite a lot here. You can go through it, all these emails. Some have posted their LinkedIn profiles also, so you can go see that. Or if you are, because a lot of times people are like, I don't think so, you guys get certified. You can get certified. Well, here we go. It's all here. We do the best we can to post all those, see the people flow, to showcase. So for example, this person posted their LinkedIn also. You can connect with them, talk to them. And if you don't have enough information and you want more information, be like, hey, all you have to do is just send a message to your learning consultant at ZaranTech, and they'll provide you all this. And in fact, they can also connect with you, connect that other person who you want to connect with, who has cleared a certification, to help you, obviously depending on their availability. We have done this before in the past where a person was going for the certification and they wanted someone who has already cleared the certificate. They wanted to talk to that person. So we helped them out. We asked one of our learner who had recently cleared the certification if they want to talk to them and then help them out, and we connected both of them. So we'll do that. Again, depends on the other person's availability. So, and you can go through this post as well and then see. So we provide all the proof, we provide all the videos, and then, one more thing, which I think you guys didn't see this part, but I'll show you. Give me 1 second. Where is this? 1 second, sorry. Yeah, right there. What? Okay, I guess can't type. Sorry about that. So let's, we have a very big channel for our ZaranTech learner community. Sorry, this is our SAP video. We have about 3,000 videos. But let's go to the Workday Learner. I think you all are going to love it. So as you can see live, there is a session happening live right now. Anybody can attend. So here, playlist. These are playlists for each course. So if you see this, I'm going to show you a playlist. There are all the full courses posted here. Any course you want to learn, free of cost. Right here, there is 334 videos. So our YouTube channel is also very big. A lot of people watch that. And then let me show you. There is a Workday HCM also. There's so many videos, I can't even keep track. Where is it? Right there. So as you can see, we have a playlist specifically for Workday HCM. There are 222 videos. Nobody's stopping you from learning from these videos. It covers quite a lot of content. Supervisory org, staffing model, type of work, tenants, everything. So we have content. I mean, there's nobody at this point which posts content like we do. Videos, guides, Q&A, everything, the whole 9 yards. And also another thing we are doing right now is we're also going to colleges and doing a Workday graduate training program where we train the college students directly at the college and then get them trained, very well trained, practice, certified if required, and then place them at companies like Wipro, TCS, LTI, all of that good stuff. All right. So I think I have covered everything. I've given you all the information. Now, if you have any questions, and I've posted a lot of content, a lot of learning. If you've learned something from this, please share. Please save those links. You can go back. We will also send you this video of this session. You can always go back to that. But at this point, I'm going to stop and ask if you have any questions. Sorry, I was not able to see all this chats here. But, oh, wow, there is a lot of chats. Okay, sorry. You can just unmute, raise your hand, and then I'll ask you to unmute and ask your question. Go ahead, raise your hand. All right. One person.
Yeah, I have just one question about the people flow. Can somebody provide me more details about that peopleflow.io?
What do you need?
I just need to understand what kind of automations they are doing it. And I saw that there are something related to release and struggling. Like, I want to understand more about it, how this agent particularly helps with the Workday releases.
Well,
If you scroll down,
that's for companies to buy.
That's where.
So that's for companies to buy. Mm-hmm. We sell this product to companies. The subscription starts at $50,000 a year and goes up from there. We sold it to GE recently. Mm-hmm. We have sold it to a couple of banks. So that's how we work. But it is not for an individual, if you're asking that. It is for a company.
No, not for individual. I'm just asking from the perspective of how it will add a lot of value in the Workday ecospace. So just wanted to understand more about it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we want. We will be in the marketplace very soon. We have applied, and then we'll be, Workday's marketplace.workday.com, marketplace.apple.com, whatever. So we will be in there too very soon. But yeah, sure, absolutely. You can get as much information as you want. People flow, you can chat with them. It's all here.
I have an appointment already. So
yeah, no problem. Anytime. They can connect with you, and then if you want to bring your SME, subject matter expert, your C-suite people, anybody, they can surely come in, explain the product, do a full product demo, everything. We do that all the time. So
okay.
Yeah. All right. Next person. Anybody else has any question? Okay, I'll go over this then.
Yeah. So sorry. So what is it? This for like part of the training, or I know this is more like an AI chatbot, that's training right now, right? So, but how this helps us or we to get trained on this one? Obviously it adds value, but how does it help us? If we take this course, and is it included? Like,
no. PeopleFlow is another product we have. We sell it to Workday customers. Because of PeopleFlow, we have become an innovation silver partner. That's all. You don't have to learn PeopleFlow. This is our product we sell to Workday customers. I was just showing you that I'm a part of PeopleFlow, and we get partnership to Workday through them.
Oh, got it. Okay, thank you.
I'll just close that so you guys don't get confused. Anybody else has any question?
Well, since we have you on the call, I'm just curious, what's the level of effort that would be most acceptable as we start this journey? Meaning, no, I don't want slides. You have a lot. I've gone through some of your presentation, actually session 8 or 9, but I'm just trying to figure out the level of effort. Like, what would you say should be sort of our goal? Study a few hours, do 2-3 hours, try to get on the tenant. And when do we get tenant access, actually? And sort of what's the level of...
Okay, very good question. Thank you for that. The first thing what I tell you is shut the noise off. That's the first thing you want. What that means is once you start studying your about Workday HCM tenant, stop looking for jobs. Stop listening to people about, there is this, you need to learn integration. All of that is just garbage. Absolute garbage. Master HCM core first. A lot of times people that skip that part, and then they are like looking for jobs, they're applying for jobs. They're not even they haven't even mastered HCM. So that's my first point I want to tell you, because that noise is very addicting, so people get caught up into that. Second thing, your trainer, all our instructors, we call them trainer, but they're not. They're senior consultants who've done at least 4 to 5 implementations themselves. They have a lot of knowledge, but that knowledge is there. They train you, but then if you go after the session, if you go home, practice on the tenant and ask those questions, that's where you are going to learn a lot. You will learn quite a lot because they can only guide you on the tenant, what to do, what not to do, but you still have to explore. The level of commitment should be at least 2 hours to 3 hours a day. That's minimum. Weekends, spend more time. But if you practice on the tenant, as you said, and as I was showing you, we have a lot of content. But what's the point if people are not practicing, right? If we have case studies, capstone projects, you're not practicing, nothing's going to happen. I always tell people, the more you practice on the tenant, the more you ask questions, the better you will get. And if you perform on the top 4 in your class, because your trainers will tell us who's best performer, who has cleared the certification. And if you clear the certification, you have an opportunity to get a job. These companies we work with can get you that job. They can introduce you to many different, they can hire you themselves because they are customers. They are either customers or they are partners themselves, AMS partners, service partners, or not sales, service partners. So they always need very good people to start. So I hope I answered your question. I can talk about that forever.
No, this is excellent insight. You answered my question and you set the expectations. So thank you. I think that is helpful. And core HCM, I get it. That's where we really need to focus on to move forward. So I think that was very helpful. At least it gives me a sense of how to plan for the next 6-8 weeks. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Or else the best thing is go use ChatGPT. I always tell people to use ChatGPT, so much so that upload your resume, upload cohort, and ask ChatGPT to plan for you. I use quite a lot of tools. I use over 70 different tools, AI tools, to make my life easy. But or we gave you this role play. And for those of you, I also you guys can take this as a note, careerflow.ai. Again, I am not associated with this company, but I like their product. Please take a note, save it. It is $14 a month, but not now. Later on, once you are looking for a job, this is a beautiful platform. Helps you with your resume, LinkedIn profile, this and that, the whole 9 yards. Help you manage where you've applied. Helps follow up with those applications. A lot of this stuff.
It is cold outside, Surya. It is 54 or something. Okay. Can you fix my name?
So that's that. Also, there is another platform which I also like. It's TealHQ. I think TealHQ is a little expensive, but again, beautiful platform to help you manage your job applications, LinkedIn, resume, follow-ups, all of that good stuff. Don't try to do finding a job and managing that job and applications and all of that stuff. Don't try to do everything yourself. Use some tools. It probably will cost you about $100, $200 max, but that you can make it in less than a day when you get a job. But these resources are very good. So one is TealHQ, the other one is careerflow.ai. Like this, we have so many other resources. We have resources where, like I told you, right? We have a prompt where you can put in your resume and the job description, and it will ask you questions until you are an 8 out of 10. So let's say you have an interview with a customer or partner or somebody in Workday, and you found the job description, you applied, you have that interview. Now you have a resume, you have your LinkedIn profile. And in fact, I have another idea. This idea of somebody was using it, I'll show you, okay? Let's do this. So let's say you are going to interview with this person, okay? This person, I'm just coming up with some random person, okay? And this person's profile. Go here, more, and save the PDF, okay? Go ahead and save the PDF. Now go to ChatGPT, upload your resume, upload the job description, and upload the PDF of that person. And ask ChatGPT this question, very simple. I have an interview for this position, which I just uploaded with this person. Looking at this person and their profile and their posting, tell me what type of questions I can expect. Train me on that. It will train you, trust me. So there are a lot of things like this we use already ourselves. So, I mean, wouldn't it be great to know who this person is before you even get into the interview? So this, you can do it like this. There are a lot of tricks like this we can tell you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So could you please let me know if you provide flashcards or Quizlet style resources? I'm interested in practicing the quizzes directly in your tenant because I do have experience as Workday support, like about 5+ years. So all I wanted to get enrolled to get the certification.
We provide flashcard. No, we don't provide flashcards. But if you are looking to get certified, like I was saying, you go through our platform. We have a practice test platform. You can get access to that.
Yeah. Can I get that? I mean, can I get to it right away? Like once I
reach
pay
out
the
to the
fees
learning
and all?
consultant. Yeah, everything is right here. I can share this post with you.
So someone will reach out to me after this.
Yes, someone can reach out. Give me 1 second. I'll actually share this with you. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
It's right here, but once, yeah, right there. There is a video and a LinkedIn post and all good stuff right there. I will make it right here. And if somebody will reach out. Yes, absolutely. They'll reach out and then, or you can just directly send an email to sales@ZaranTech.com, mention your phone number, and they will call you. In fact, they will share their screen and show you.
No, I already am talking to someone with the ZaranTech via WhatsApp, so I'll reach out to the same person.
Yeah. They all know.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Dropping the call. Thank you very much.
If you don't have any questions, thanks for attending. All right, guys, have a good day. Take care. Bye now.